it's working. Testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I think I'm live. I've never had this issue before. I wish I knew. I wish I knew how to, like, I don't know. I don't understand why it's doing this. I've never had this error on OBS before. Hello, Yuzu. But it's, no, it was me. I'm really sorry, guys. Thank you for everyone for coming back. I don't know. OBS just keeps telling me it has an encoder error and it crashes. So I don't know what that means. I'm not really sure. I guess I'm just gonna have to do some digging and try and figure out what the problem is. Whenever I'm done today. Yeah. I am really sorry about that. It's really shitty, and I really hate that that's happening. I feel especially bad for YouTube because I can't, like, reconnect to the same, like, video. Like, with Twitch, when I reconnect, like, if you were on my chat, it should, like, take you back, you know? But on YouTube, I have to keep starting new broadcasts, so I don't know how the fuck, like, they're not gonna be connected, like a connected VOD on YouTube, which makes me really angry. So if anyone has any idea how I could, like, combine my YouTube VODs to one VOD, if there's a way to do that, like, hit me up in Discord, please. I'm, like, really new to YouTube. It's only been, like, a month or two that I've been, like, dual streaming and trying to do stuff on YouTube, so if anyone is better with YouTube, please let me know. Sorry, I'm trying to get the vibes back up. It's so frustrating though. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know what an encoder problem means. And I really I was really having a good time watching these videos with you guys. So yeah, OBS has had enough of me, I guess. The sisters sent me there. No. They said come back to us. You have to learn more about us. Yeah, let me try to let me, like, edit this really quick, I guess, again. And yeah. Okay, hopefully we're good. Hopefully we can get through this, and I guess, like, hopefully, like, Nikke pulls or something. I was gonna do a really long stream today, but now I'm worried that it's gonna continue to crash on me. Because how long was I live for before? Like 2.5 hours or something? Before it crashed again? So 2 hours maybe? Did I miss it? Did I miss a lot? You didn't miss anything. We just crashed. We just crashed. But we're back. Okay. I'm gonna rewind just a tiny bit because it's hard to tell when it crashes, like, where it cuts off. And I'm gonna wait the pre-roll out for like a minute. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, guys. I appreciate the support. Welcome back, everybody. I'm really sorry. I'll troubleshoot tomorrow and hopefully figure out what's going on. It could just be restarting my computer will solve the problem. I'm not sure. I did put my computer in a new case last week. So I did move everything into a new case. So it should be fine though. Everything's running okay. I don't know why that would affect OBS and nothing else. Like I tested it on playing online games and other stuff and everything's fine. So when is Sister of Battle cosplay? I guess an artist could draw me as a Sister of Battle. That'd be pretty cool. I'd be down. But I don't know. I don't know why that would be happening when nothing has changed and it hasn't been an issue. You know? Rocco, I don't know why that would be an issue when it hasn't ever been. And we're literally just watching videos. So I'm just not sure. But yeah, we'll see. It could just be OBS needs like a restart or something. Anyway, let's continue the video.
Logo is sick.
Their logo is sick. Almost all the logos are really cool looking.
That's true. And I'm assuming this is all because, like, oh yeah, what was her name? Valor? What's the lady's name that got tortured?
Lucia.
Lucia. I'm assuming they're trying to be like, oh, well, she endured that, so we can endure this, and we can be stronger, and blah blah blah. Let's emulate Lucia.
You are a very smart man. They believe
that makes sense.
That pain is actually a vessel to make it so they understand the pain of their saint. Often, if you lose an eye in battle, that's actually a great thing. Because you are much closer to understanding the pain of your matron saint because she had her eyes gouged out.
Oh, right.
The valorous hearts, no half measures with the sisters. The valorous hearts actually refuse all anesthetic during surgeries and amputations. Because pain is the holy way of the emperor.
God.
Jesus.
They're fucking hardcore.
That's hardcore.
It's really hardcore. There's actually a pretty neato thing where you look at the rules. Where's my little book here? Oh, here it is. So it said, Sister Gerbolda's, or however, lips cracked and bled. Her head pounded as the blazing light from the three suns beat down upon her, and she could no longer sweat. She missed the sting of salty liquid dripping into the ruptured blisters that covered her face from the sunburn. Pain was precious. It reminded her of Matriarch Lucia and that she was alive and could serve. So they were just, this was a training drill. This wasn't even a battle. This was a training drill, and they were walking up desert dunes. And some of the girls, it would get sand blasted in their open wounds.
Oh my god.
And then fall down the hill to climb up the 4-hour trek again. And some of them had either given up or couldn't do it due to weakness. And she's like, don't worry. The sweet correction of the whip will be at them soon.
Oh my god.
You know, I'm sure people say this a lot about 40K, but I would not want to be in that faction.
The valorous heart? No way, man.
Do not want any. I guess you could say they're a bit of an eyesore.
Drum roll, put the drum in, Shy. Put the drums in.
Yeah, let's go. Stupid. So stupid.
So the next one is Saint Dominica, of course. This is the Order of the Ebon Chalice, my personal favorite order. This is a Dominica. We don't need to go too far into her. They're the spirit of holy wrath. They particularly hate psychers. It's the Ebon Chalice, so you know, obviously.
Yeah.
Though she used to carry this thing. This was like the goblet of the Ebon Chalice. There was this giant goblet she would carry around, and by pouring a teeny amount of the contents out on the battlefield, it's basically like having a pariah next to a psyker. All the enemies would just start like screaming, and their eyes would like burst in their heads, and their skin would like start to melt, and psykers would just combust. And she's just like, dip, 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 and they all start fucking losing their mind.
Whoa.
Dip, 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 pour, pour, pour.
That's crazy.
Whoa, what's in this chalice? Actually,
Yeah.
I
Is
have
there any?
no fucking idea. Anyone who knows has been labeled a heretic, and even their own scribes set aflame for writing about it.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
The goblet's
Okay.
gone.
That's
It
crazy.
died with Dominica, but at the time she was like, poor, screaming, poor, screaming.
Wow.
You know that meme where the guy like presses the button? He's like, all right, if you press this button, 100 people will die, but and he just like keeps on slamming the button. It's like, dude, stop.
Damn.
It's like poor,
Yeah.
poor, 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 poor.
Stop, man! You're killing everybody.
I'm
I'm
cool.
curious about the chalice. I'm curious about what the hell could possibly be in it and how
Me
how did she get
too.
it?
I want to
have
know.
No fucking idea. I have no clue.
It's
And I feel
just
like
a super OP relic that she got that she just drip.
I mean, this is like 8,000 years ago, so I honestly no clue. But it was something else.
Wow.
Saint Mina is the Order of the Bloody Rose, as she is Saint Mina
what
the
a cool
Bloody.
logo.
Saint Mina was a very angry person. She
No
was
way.
basically the champion. So normally whenever there's like a Space Marine chapter, you have a champion, which is like your dedicated fighter man, you know?
Okay.
Sure.
This is her champion, and she was quick to anger. She was very angry all the time.
Oh,
And
couldn't
just
be me.
consistently, and that's the Bloody Rose thing. It's the
Although
melee
I'm
order.
angry at OBS
They're
right now.
just constantly angry. They're always just infuriated at all times. In fact, this lady was so nuts that it is said that when the Emperor's custodian, the Captain General, came to go say what's up to them and talk to them, she immediately lashed out and ran at him and started beating on him with her weapons. And it is said that the two of them fought for like an hour before they were both at a standstill. Now, it said that. I do not believe for a second that our sister could hold her own against the Captain General of the Custodians.
No?
But
That's
I
a bit
am-
much. That is a lot.
I can assume that the Custodian in this, because he didn't want them to be against them, that he probably went easy. Point
He
being,
didn't really want to kill her.
Hi, Vampire Castle. Also, the fact, named Mina is very mean. It's very funny. I didn't notice that. Hello, Jabba.
Because
yeah, that's an assumption. Point being, she was very angry and she was quite the swordsman.
Okay.
In fact, there's got a good little quote in the book. Not really a quote, but a little thing here. It says,
let's go Bricky quote.
it's not a quote, it's more just me reading a passage from the book. But it's, the heretic screams were louder than the roar of the flamer. Sister Berta did not release the trigger until the traitor dropped to the floor. Only his burning corpse lit the bunker. The stench of cooking flesh blended with that of burning promethium. Berta breathed deeply. The smell never got old. The only sound that remained was the crackling of the fire and the popping of boiling fat. And purge the unclean, she said, as she pulled the trigger again, and flames engulfed them all.
So descriptive. It's just
Oh my god.
so.
Can you imagine
What a quote.
that you're a regular guardsman, you're just chilling, and then the nun lady, like the nice nun lady, is just like burning a fucking heretic, and his skin is popping and boiling like melted cheese, and she's just like, oh yeah.
That's not the campfire you want to attend. That's not the nobody's singing Kumbaya after that one. That's
true.
Someone's singing Kumbaya.
Yeah, she probably is. You know what these Bloody Rose sound like? They sound like the sister variant of the
I
World
ate too
Eaters.
fast.
Like,
They're the or the sister variant of the Blood Angels, I suppose. Either work.
Wait. Brian, that's so true. Named Angron is angry. Named Mina is mean. On her period all the time. Hey now, sometimes women are mean on their period. Yeah, the red armor is cool. Normal human versus a custodian is like a mouse versus a car. But they had power armor and shit.
dedicated melee.
Sometimes
All
women
in
are mean.
red.
Sometimes men are mean
Yeah.
too. We're all mean
They
sometimes.
strangely love burning people alive.
Well,
like,
all
isn't
sisters
that what
love
Karn
that.
did, right?
Well, Karn did do that, yes. But all the sisters love the flamer in general. That's their main weapon.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Well, kind of. So
I guess
the
that
holy
makes sense.
the holy trinity, the bolter, the flamer, and the melta.
Oh.
Wait,
it's
so what's a melta?
It is a lance of like superheated light of like the heat of the sun that burns through tanks.
Oh,
okay.
shit.
Because I was like, melta sounds kind of like it should be a flamethrower because it's gonna melt you.
Yeah.
Put the drums in, Shy. Put the drums in. More drums. I want more drums.
I had not intended to make that pun, but I will take it.
But it's basically a giant anti-tank beam.
Gotcha.
But they love their flamers, they love their bolters, and love their meltas. It's literally called the Holy Trinity. There's also, the next one is Saint Sylvana. This is a cool one. This is the Order of the Argent Shroud. She's also known as the Intercession. The Argent Shroud are speechless. Their whole thing are...
Hold on. I think Yuzu wants food. She's being very... She's being very, She wants food or she wants to play? Okay, food. Food it was. The trick is you gotta learn to love mean women. I can love mean women. It just depends on the woman.
deeds, not words. Now, they still pray and have hymns and all that stuff, but when they're on the battlefield, they say nothing. They, like, Sylvana was always known in Alicia's group as being quiet and stoic, barely ever speaking. There are no written records of her speaking besides her hymns. They're like first in, first out group. They are incredibly fast. And so often what they would do is they take like large contingents of jetpack troops and things like that, and they fly in incredibly quickly, deal with the problem, and then just leave without a word. Often to the annoyance of like governors and planetary rulers is like, hey, the sisters are here to save us. Let's do battle plans. And they just wouldn't speak to them. And then they're like, where's the battle plans? They need the battle plans. And then the sisters would just leave. Like, what the fuck? And then, then they realize the threat's been destroyed. Like, oh, I guess they did it.
Yeah, guess we didn't need any plans after all. Yeah, I mean, you can stay quiet as long as, you know, if you just go kill everybody who needs battle plans. Good for them.
True.
They sound dope.
They're super dope.
Yeah, she gets her shit done.
Deeds, not
no
words.
bullshit.
I would not want to piss one off. I'm not sure how you would piss one off.
Be a heretic.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like, I suppose.
Yeah.
The last one was Saint Arabella, the matriarch of the Sacred Rose. She was known as the liberator from doubt. Now, Saint Arabella was calm as all shit. She was the one who was really good at negotiations, and she was very contained. Like, people are just getting murdered everywhere, and she's just like, the Emperor is with us. Yes, yes, of course. Indeed, you will be saved.
Okay.
The Sacred Rose, they don't just believe that they serve the Emperor. They legitimately believe themselves to be a vessel of his divine will. They have the most miracles of any other order. And specifically, Arabella was that way. She would like hold her like ecclesiarchal seal or whatever that little pendant is to her chest, and she just walk in the battlefield saying hymns and sermons, and then just, you know, everyone's gun in front of her would just malfunction, and they would all just jam, or the bullets would just happen to not hit her, or tanks would stall. You know, just that faith, that the miracles would just occur as she would just strode through the battlefield.
I mean, that's cool.
Sacred Rose is cool.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. So how do these miracles work exactly? Like, so
GW doesn't even know.
I was gonna say, I don't know if we talked about this in one of the previous episodes. It feels like a conversation that we've had where, like, are they maybe a little psycher-y? And they just think that they're praying, and they think that the miracles are happening, even though it's not, like, from the Emperor, and they're not actually.
So, okay, so Sisters of Battle hate psychers. They despise psychers. There are so many rules that are anti-psyker in the game, but but the sisters themselves, the concept is like with most, like with the orc, it's a smaller version of the orc's ideas, where they believe it so zealously, so fervently, that it will become the thing. They're so devoted in the emperor that these miracles manifest. Very similar to the orc's power of imagination. They just believe it'll happen.
Okay.
And also, you know, like with the orcs, when there's so many sisters, because orcs, they yell, they wah, they do all that stuff, and they believe things will happen. But imagine you have an entire fighting force of sisters, and they are literally, every single one of them, chanting sermons and hymns and praying while firing. Like, they are all there simultaneously gunning down the heretics while being like, by his grace the emperor protect me, by his grace you die. Like,
That's
and then
pretty
you have
scary.
all the chicks in the back
That's
who
intimidating,
are like the Imagifiers
you know?
and the Dialogi who are screaming out their sermons and their prayers, and then you're raining holy water from the sky, and your pipe organ tanks are playing hymns with their giant organs.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Like, imagine Wa power, but for the sisters in its own way. And then of course you have Celestine, who's basically a demon.
What?
So is it like why in that they actually do have like a power? Like they actually do like, because it's
No, I think the orcs
Basically a
because the
demon?
orcs
That
I
was
think
so
are very
casual. What the
minorly
fuck?
psyker because they were old one created and stuff.
right.
The sisters don't have that, but which is why their powers are a lot less than orcs. Like their ships still need to function like normal ships.
Yeah, sure.
It's
Okay.
miracles that occur. It's the concept that, you know, like I mentioned before, you fired a lucky bolter shot and it happened to ricochet on a bad part of a tank and it hit the fuel line and the tank exploded. You know, or you just happened to get a grazing shot, or
nothing's confirmed.
the enemy's power armor
Yeah.
malfunctioned and then they fell over, and it allowed you to get the final hit. It's things that you could rationalize as coincidence, but by golly, it's a lot of coincidences.
Yeah, the first time is a coincidence. The second time, maybe. Third time, it's not a coincidence anymore.
The 40th time, you should join the sisterhood.
Yeah. If it happens often enough that you have destroyed a tank in one shot several times, I don't think that's a coincidence anymore.
So Shai says, in theory, the warp works through people's beliefs, emotions, and feelings. Thousands of years of fucking in pain created Slesh. So thousands of years of believing the Emperor as a god sort of turned him into a god. So as chaos worshippers can get powers from chaos, Emperor worshippers can get powers from the Emperor. In theory, it makes sense in theory. But I will say, if the Emperor actually does become a god, it definitely makes the whole imperial truth or type of thing a little bit rough, because the Emperor is such a douchebag.
Yeah, sure is.
True.
But
True.
that makes sense. That makes
The concept makes sense, especially when you're the sisterhood, which is just
Yeah.
so angry.
Yeah, that's a theory I can get behind for why their miracles happen. And okay.
It's a workable theory.
Sure.
There's a couple other things. So those are the 6 orders.
Means Imperial Demon, not like a Chaos Demon. Okay, fair. That's a fair point. Thanks for clarifying that.
Actually, they're all pretty cool. They've all, you know, all the saints have eventually passed, but all those orders are the ones you can play in the tabletop. There's also the various troops. There's like the regular sister troop. We talked about the Penitent engines, which, you know, we know about the Penitent engines. They you strap them up to it. You stick a bunch of stuff in your cerebellum and your cerebral cortexes, and you pump them full of drugs and things that make you experience excessive pain and self-loathing to the point where you power the engine to death. There is also
super 40k thing. That thing is awful.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
There's
crazy.
the
Heretic in
Arco-flagellants.
there, so, you know.
Well, their version of a heretic.
Yeah.
There's the Arco-flagellants, which of course we know they have their limbs ripped off, replaced with flails. They have a Clockwork Orange device placed on their head, and they are shown never-ending imagery of prayers and saints. And then they are just drooling, walking, lobotomized people until that someone says the secret word. They're like, Disneyland, and then they just go into a crazy fucking like murderous rampage, and then they go Universal Studios, and then they turn off again.
In my head, I imagine that actually being the code word, and it's hilarious.
Disneyland.
Disneyland. Universal Studios. Like, okay. Right, sweet. That's weird, but all right, cool.
Now, there's also the Repentia, of course. Now, the Repentia, also known as most looted of them all, are the girls who
Most looted.
have either, well, they fled. Generally, they fled the battle. They ran away, and so they are now given a hood, and they are given basically just scripture. And it's like, well, they're a little bit more than that now. Back in the day, it was literally like fucking fan art, fan fiction crap.
Oh my
now,
god.
they're significantly worse looking. Now they've got torture devices, like they
Holy
wrap
shit.
barbed wire in their mouths.
Ugh.
And what's that thing you put on the thigh?
I know what you're talking about. It's so you feel like the constant pain of like Christ or something like that, right? I know what you're talking about. I don't know what it's called though. And you make your eye
here's
it's got like spikes on it.
Yeah, here's a picture. Shy has the old versions. I don't like the old versions, but there's the new version up
Wow.
there. The new version is nuts.
Yeah, that's
Can
crazy.
we just take a second, like, Shy, please, like, put these two old and new ones right next to each other, and what the fuck happened?
Oh god. They went from like super looting them a little scratched up to like absolutely being tortured and oh god. This is a horrible. Their pain. If Ems became a god, then he should be able to have demons like the other gods. And Celestine's powers are remarkably similar. So that's where the like theory comes from, basically. Keep using hot battle of sisters. It sounds like officially there are lots of hot battle of sisters. Also, or sisters of battle. Also, I feel like women are just kind of hot all the time. So it's like, you know, if people are gonna like draw them and stuff, they want to make them hot. I mean, she's still hot. Post nut clarity could be saying ooh woo or ada and I don't want to be part of this world anymore. Yeah, the one on the left is something else for sure. I mean, look, if you wanted to draw me as the sister of battle, I'd like to be a hot one. That's all I'm saying.
What, like
we got Grimdark.
Yeah, it's like, whoa. The one Shy posted is like a pinup model.
It's so true.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
God, those thigh
this
things.
is why the new one is so fucking cool.
Yeah,
because
true.
look at her, look at all the shit on her. The thigh like shanking into the leg.
God.
All the little ports around her.
Oh,
the
around
damn,
the mouth.
gag.
Oh.
It's just awful.
Jesus.
And
It's
so
terrible.
naturally, Repentia are sent because they've sinned. They've fled. And there's also a mistress of repentance with a whip who goes like whoosh, to get them into battle. And also because the concept is that either they die and therefore they serve the emperor, or they live. And if they live, they're actually welcomed back into the sisterhood with huge open arms.
Whoa.
Because they feel like
repented.
they fully repented. They have experienced both the downward sin and forgiveness of the emperor. They believe they are fully forgiven by the emperor himself. So it's actually a really big deal for them. Sometimes, and this is a rare case, but sometimes sisters will even self-exile themselves to become Repentia because they deem it so important.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that in the other episode, that they would sometimes exile themselves because it was like a way to get closer to the emperor, because, you know, it's just you go into battle with nothing but a sword and some scripture on you, and it's like, well, if the emperor really loves me,
Jesus.
Yeah, I'll live.
Fine. Yep.
Saint Celestine was a Repentia.
Oh, really?
Saint Celestine was a Repentia who survived.
That's so badass.
Well,
Yeah.
good for her. Well, the
I know.
emperor does love you. Yes, he does.
There was also another thing you could do it's even worse if you flee as a Repentia. Now that's a big no-no.
Yeah,
and you become something called a mortifier.
Oh.
And a mortifier is basically a penitent engine for sisters where they drill spikes into your bones to force you to be stuck on the thing. And they fuck with your spine and brain so that you have an excessive feeling of self-loathing and lack of faith. And pain, of course. But they also put a gear dude on your head so you actually can't hear anything. And so the sermons of your fellow sisters are muted to you. And so it's like denying you of repentance, denying you of the ability to redeem yourself.
Damn.
Jesus.
If you're a Repentia,
that's so fucked.
Like, you're already real close to the bottom of the barrel. Why the hell would you flee at that point?
Yeah, right? Right?
Like,
no idea.
Just go in hard.
It can even get worse.
How?
If you betray your sisters, if you betray them somehow, you can be put into an anchorite, which is a mortifier, but inside a giant Iron Maiden coffin.
Right, that.
Okay. Yeah.
So have fun with that.
That's worse. That's oh god.
So I don't think I even need to talk about Celestine anymore. I mean, we've discussed so much Celestine. But another cool thing, the Triumph of St. Catherine model. So St. Catherine's bones are there in the middle, right?
Yeah.
But the model, being a funeral procession, has 6 separate people, and they all carry a relic of their various order because it's the 6 main orders. The main lady in the front is the shield bearer. She is of St. Catherine, of the spirit of St. Catherine. The spirit of St. Dominica has a little mini version of her goblet. And then there is the saint of the bloody rose, which is the petals, the rose petals. It looks like a little pizza on the left hand side. They have the censer of the Ebon, I think it's the censer of the Argent Shroud. They all have their own like trinkets to go along with it.
That's cool.
And so this thing has like 9,000 rules for each of these trinkets. There is Ephrael Stern, who is the heretical saint. She's almost like a psyker. Basically what happened is that Slaanesh created a gigantic human pizza ball of 1,000 sisters into a giant contorting mass.
Oh, geez.
And all of them killed themselves and sent their energy to Ephrael Stern to have her defeat the Slaanesh demon. And so now she almost acts like a psyker. She has this really insane power.
Whoa.
I don't want to get too far into that. Long story short, they consider her both a saint and a heretic. She's weird. I want to talk about the new chick though. The new main character that just came out, the new model. So this is
there's a new one-ish. The most messed up of the Sisters of Battle, where Solis exists. Yeah, I imagine. I also didn't like how that made me feel on show. You're not alone there. We send heretics like cannon fodder strapped in machines. Yeah.
Actually kind of neat. Now let me go ahead and send you a little image here. This is Morvenn Vahl.
Well,
the High Lord of Terror, right? Is that what that model's called? Nice. She looks sick.
They actually
love it.
Just dropped some new art for her for the new Warzone book.
Whoa.
Check this fucking shit out, man.
Wait. Is Warzone related to Warhammer? I thought Warzone was something else. Well, what is Warzone? Oh my god, I'm so confused now. Nundum? No? Well, then why did he say there was art for Warzone? Am I like not understanding something? This art is sick though. Ow. Mini supplements? Huh.
It is so cool. I'm so like,
whoa.
It's so dope.
It's very
she looked
cool.
like a zombie in there. Like, what is it with the sisters and looking like straight up fucking zombies?
True.
Pain is the makes me closer to the Emperor.
That's true. Holy shit, they're so fucked up. It's amazing that these are the chicks that keep getting looted on, because they are just all kinds of just ravaged and torn, and they look like the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And now you're starting to understand why I get upset when I see waifu sisters, because I really like how disgusting they look. I'll get into this later, but Morvenn Vahl, basically, there
40K
is
book called Warzone.
Position,
Okay.
the highest position in the sisterhood, called the Abbess Sanctorum, or the Abbess. I don't really know how it's pronounced. And the original one during the fall of Cadia was actually lost to the warp because of the Great Rift.
Oh.
And because of that, they needed a new one. And so the high ecclesiarchs were looking for a suitable person for it, and they decided to find Morvenn Vahl, who was I believe, Celestian Superior of the Order of the Argent Shroud, the ones that are really quiet.
Yeah.
And they saw her, and she was incredibly young, very young, like maybe like 20s. Oh. And they looked at her and they thought, excellent, it can be a really good pawn. Because they want a little bit more of kind of like a control of the sisters. The ecclesiarchy wanted a lot more of the ability to kind of have their hands in the sisterhood a bit more and kind of have a bit more political power with them. So they were like, okay, Morvenn Vahl is a perfect one. She's young, she's naive, we can use her for it. So they went to her, and it was after a battle, and she stood there with like gashes on her body, her armor bloodied and chipped and charred. And they asked her to become the abbess, and she stood there just staring at them, stone dead eyes. And after they finished it, she waited a little bit and said, I'll think about it. And then she left and went to do 3 days of personal prayer alone. To like personal meditation to think about what she wants to do.
Wow.
And this entire time, the ecclesiarchs are like, oh my God, oh my fucking, like pacing back and forth, like, Jesus, what is she doing? And she eventually emerged from her area and said, okay, I'll do it. And go ahead.
I was gonna say she probably doesn't talk much, so I mean it's it's pretty amazing to get her to say even that much.
It was.
Think about it that much, so. That's a pretty big deal.
So she accepted, and then she was actually, they were like, okay, you're gonna join the abbess and all that kind of stuff. And then Gilliman promoted her to being a High Lord of Terra now, that the Abbess Sanctorum is now a position of the High Lords of Terra. And the ecclesiarchy was like, we're gonna, try to use her for our game. The first thing she did was immediately leave.
Oh my God.
Of course.
She immediately bailed and went on a crusade.
I love it. I love her even more now.
And so,
oh my God,
her whole deal
so
is
fucking
that
funny.
She despises politics. She leads from the front. She will go through all of her battles, leading the charge in her giant suit, her Hanundum Paragon war suit. Whenever she goes to a planet to help them, all the planetary leaders are like, Miss Vahl, let's talk. Like we must discuss our battle plans. And she's like, out of my way, I got a battle to win. Go talk with them. And she has like 50 of these diplomats and dialogi behind her that do all of her political work for her. Because she just she can't be fucked. She cannot be dealt with. She's so sick and tired of politics. It's like, I got a battle to win. And so,
considering she comes from the Argent Shroud that don't talk?
Yeah.
So politics would probably be absolute fucking poisonous garbage to her. Because it's like, she's all about just like, oh, it's time for action, not words. And politicians are literally the exact opposite. Where politicians are like, it's time for words, not action.
Come on, Yuki, sit down.
I get her absolute fucking disdain for politics.
Deeds, not words. And in fact, she's so like, okay, I don't know if you noticed, but her giant war suit is obviously a big mechanicum. It was a gift from the mechanicum because that took like 2 centuries to get fixed because I guess the sisters helped out a Forge World. But her spear is actually a spear from the Adeptus Custodes.
It's huge.
Now, I need to impress upon you this. This is a big fucking deal. The Custodians do not share ever.
Oh.
They do not give their tech away ever.
So
but her spear is called the Lance of Illumination.
Oh.
And it was a finely crafted artifact of the Custodians because, as we remember, the sisters and the Custodes are actually kind of tight.
Yep. Yep. They're the ones that led them to the Emperor through the secret passages. Yeah.
Well, not just that, but the sisters naturally they like guardsmen a lot because they believe in the imperial creed of the Emperor being a god.
That makes sense.
But the sisters also really don't like Space Marines
because they're corruptible.
Because chaos, half of them kind of went to chaos, and they're also mutants.
Yep.
But
I remember we talked about that a little bit.
Yeah, we did. And the Custodians are literally crafted by the Emperor.
Oh,
and also
so it's like
basically, what's it called? Like they've never turned to chaos once.
Yeah. Oh shit.
So they're actually kind of bros.
Okay.
And sisters.
Okay. Makes sense.
So it makes sense that they would kind of share a little bit of that. But yeah, Morvenn Vahl is just like, I've been elected. Cool. Let's go on a crusade.
She's the perfect battle sister.
I have to wonder, like, did the Ecclesiarchy really think they were going to be able to use her? Like, of all of the people that you could have picked to try and be, like, a political pawn, you literally pick someone from the Order that hates talking and just wants to get the... Like, did they really not think this through and be like...
They really didn't think it through.
They apparently didn't.
Apparently. It's like the worst person you could pick if that's what you want.
She's a really cool character. Some people don't like the suits. I actually like the suits. I was a little bit iffy on them, but then I got them in real life, and I'm like, they actually look kind of cool. She herself in the... Yeah, well, she got the fancy suit.
That's true.
Something that a lot of people kind of forget, sisters are actually not all warriors. The Adeptus Sororitas, the sisterhood, has a lot of diplomats, the Order Familias, the Dialogi, which are the Order Dialogi, which are all about understanding languages, both of alien and even heretical languages, and scribes.
Wow.
And there's also the Order Hospitaller, which is all about medics. Like, sisters, the medical nuns do go into guardsmen areas and ships. Like the classic sister nurse nun are all across the Imperium, not just in sisterhood. But often sisters are also like relief efforts. They bring like food. Sense. Yeah, they're like Peace Corps. They bring food and important things like that. And there's a lot of those non-military based sisters in there. It's just we play as the military ones, so we know the most about them.
Of course. They're the most of course.
Of course. One of them is the Zephyrim. The Zephyrim there's the girls with the jetpacks. These are girls with jetpacks with swords. And they are a higher tier to the point where they believe that the Emperor speaks through them.
Oh.
So much so that they don't speak English, they speak in tongues.
Whoa.
I do remember
You do remember this? Yeah. Because all the sisters believe that they actually have the divine word of the Emperor themselves. So, they walk around the chambers, and they're just like, and it's like, oh my god.
Wow.
Yes, I just can't understand his words.
His words are truly through you, of course.
And they're just babbling.
They're just babbling bullshit.
How could I forget that?
I mean, they believe. They believe,
I love that so much. They're not saying anything in particular, but everybody just fucking believes it. Sure, why not? It's an Imperial thing to do.
So DK, I'm gonna take a risk here. I'm gonna take a big fucking risk here, okay?
I haven't watched SpongeBob. No. Still.
That was a good guess. That was not what I was talking about.
He's never seen SpongeBob?
I'm gonna get a little political.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
All right, you could start sweating. It's okay.
Let me grab a shovel and we'll start digging.
I'm gonna get a little political. Shy doesn't want me to keep this. Shy doesn't want to keep this in. I'm positive, but I'm gonna get a little political.
All right. I'm ready. Let's do it.
have you ever heard of the whole people about like female space marines and stuff? You ever heard the talk about that?
I don't think so. If I have, I've forgotten it.
So for a long time, people are like, "Yo, we're female space marines." There are none of them, and there's two. People think like, okay, no female space marines because of women icky sexism, that kind of stuff, right? Now there's a couple things about that because people talk about like they want female space marines, and naturally, the way it was is that way back in the day, late 80s, early 90s. There was like a statement from one of the old GW guys, and he was like, "Hey, we had female space marines back then. No one fucking bought them. Like so we just had normal space marines, and then they built the lore around that, which is why the Emperor has 20 sons, and you know the gene seed is of a guy, so it's all male space marines. You know,
sure,
makes sense. And you know, military forces tend to have a majority male, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So for a long time, people are like, hey, you know, now we're in 2021. It's a different time. Things are different. Things are more acceptable. People want female space marines in the game.
Okay.
Because you know it's more diverse. It's more inclusive, etc.
Sure.
I am against it.
Okay.
And the reason for that is because so fucking often, and this is in Hollywood especially, everyone only feels like if you want to do like representation, you want to do diversity, you want to do all that stuff, you have to copy what's already there. Old property of this. We have to remake Ghostbusters, and it has to be all ladies, right?
Right.
And I'm like, does it not feel like degrading that the only way that you can have something that is so cool and worthwhile is to copy something else? Like GW has done the impossible. They have made an entire only female faction of this game that is not over-sexualized, that is not boring, that is completely different from every other goddamn race on here, and is the most evil Imperium faction in the game. GW has fucking done it. Instead of constantly copying everything, instead of constantly being like, if we're gonna add like diversity representation or whatever, we always gotta make a female version of this, a variant of this. And instead they made a brand spanking, like unique, different, exciting, fucking brutal, and it doesn't feel preachy. Like if you look at Morvenn Vahl, there's a lot of similarities to the whole like women in the workplace thing. She was gonna be hired into a position and then used. Like you could really take it that way, but you didn't think that when I was telling you the story, did you?
No, actually, I did not. I was like, the politicians are fucking idiots, and there's no way she's gonna do what they want her to do because she's too hardcore, and she's
you could take that idea from it. Like Doge Van Dyer is the repelling against the oppressors story. Like it makes sense.
He's so funny.
And that's why I like the sisters so much, because they combine so many different things that I love. Like I'm not a religious person, but it's like at all, and so it's interesting at the same time to have characters that are so unwavering in their spiritual fortitude, so unwavering in their mental idea. And then combine that with the guardsman idea where they're all just regular women in power armor. They're not a stereotype. They are nasty. They look gross. And it's the reason why I don't like waifu fucking drawings of the sisters, because it's not like, okay, if people want to draw that stuff, like I obviously can't tell you what to draw. Like, you know, art is art. Sure. I literally spent, which is ironic because literally last episode I was like, let's horror Siren abs, let's go. But that was more of me. That was more of me memeing. Like I legitimately really like the fact that the sisters are scarred. They look like warriors. They're not pretty girls strutting around in purity seal repentia like they used to be. They are frightening. And honestly, as far as I'm concerned, why make them the same when you could make them better? And I'm sorry, but I think sisters are cooler than Space Marines ever will be. I fucking love them. They are so unique. and different. And I wish they had more lore, because they definitely don't have as much as Space Marines do. But so there's Bricky getting a little political. A little bit. I know that the
Okay. Well,
Warhammer fan base can be a little bit iffy on that kind of stuff, but
yeah, I don't think that's a hot take, honestly. Like, I don't think that's a hot take. Like,
I don't think it's too hot. I'm sure I'm gonna get some very mean comments and all that stuff at some point, because the Warhammer fan base is a little bit that way at times. But
okay, so guys get Space Marines, girls get Sisters of Battles. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. Is it though? I hear what he's saying, and I don't disagree to an extent. Things are allowed to be exclusive without connotations of negative exclusion. I disagree with Bricky. I like the amount of space that Space Marines take up in the story, and it doesn't compare it to the sisters. Yeah, so my thought on that is, it's not, I don't entirely disagree with his perspective, but from like the Sisters of Battl feel like subpar to the Space Marines. I agree. I think they're way cooler. I think they're more unique. I think they have like a really interesting story and lore and all of that happening. But in this whole Warhammer 40k lore, and take this with a grain of salt, because I barely know what I'm talking about here, guys. You know, I've watched like 4 or 5 lore videos at this point. Like, I'm barely, you know, I've got a foot in the pool of Warhammer lore. So I do think they're cooler than the Space Marines, but Space Marines are so like everywhere when it comes to Warhammer. Like, they are the Warhammer poster child. And also, lore-wise, aren't they more powerful than the Sisters of Battl? Like, they feel like a little bit more powerful? Maybe, or stronger, or something? Like, is a Sister of Battl gonna take down a Space Marine? I know we talked about that in one of these videos, but now it's been like 3 hours. So because of that, because the Space Marines are more fleshed out, there's more of them, they're like the poster child of Warhammer 40k. Just saying like, oh, people want to see girls, okay? Because yeah, I would be like, I want to play a fucking girl in this game. I want a girl. Let me have a girl. I said the same thing, like the very first video we watched. I was like, where are the fucking women? I want a woman. And then they're like, okay, here you go, a faction of women. We're going to give you like a cool story, but they're still not going to be as strong as the men. Kind of pisses me off a little bit. Like, they've clearly made them badass. They have their place. They have a cool story. They really do. But what I would like to see is, I don't know, them not feel less than a Space Marine, you know? Which, you know, maybe that's like as the more books come out and the lore progresses and the universe gets deeper, like, you know, maybe the Sisters of Battl like start to change, or maybe there's another like female faction of something somewhere. Like, it's not necessarily like, I know it is about representation, but it's not about representation. Like, it is and it isn't. It can be a scary word, like you say, Alfie, but it's more like, I don't know, when I'm playing a game and there's all of this lore and all of it, but it's all men, it's like, man, I wanna paint fucking women models, like all my Glitch Stars girls, and like play them on this game. Like, that's cool as hell. So I don't disagree with his points. Like, don't just add them in. Like, don't just let there be women Space Marines just because people want to see it now. Like, I agree with that point. I see it, but I also feel like they're like, oh, hey, here, we're gonna give you this faction so you can have women in the game now, but they're still not gonna be as strong as the Space Marines. You know? I don't know. I don't like that. I don't like that they still feel lesser than. I do think that their story is cool. I love the different shoot, what are they called? Not factions. The different orders. They're clearly more badass than I ever could be, but the fact that they still feel lesser than kind of irks me. But like you guys are saying, they're newer in the realm of the lore, right? It's a newer group of characters, so you know. Let's see, what do you guys say about it? Let me scroll up a little bit. Oh no. Genki. Kill this call. No, Techie, you didn't say it right. If you're trying to ask if I'm good today, it would have been... You could have just said, Riri-san wa genki desu ka? Kyo genki desu ka? You can simply just ask, Genki desu ka? Are you good? You don't need to say anyone's name or anything. Let's see. Space Marine gets so much because it's the Mario 40k. They should expand the sub-factions of sisters, as they should with Tau and stuff. Spot on for you. This armor's up. Armored up. They don't need an overly feminine armor. They can still be huge. Yeah, I mean, I could see a way to work it into the lore. You know? I could see it. Like, this is 40k. Anything can happen, right? Think of, like, to me, the Sisters of Battle almost feel like the Amazon warriors, right? Like that, the female, like the badass female warriors. I don't know. I think it has points about the sisters being their own unique thing. Yeah, for sure. I think sisters are badass cooler for just being mortal. Yeah, very true, very true. Adding some women to Space Marines takes away from the sisters. It doesn't. I just think, like, it would have to be done in a way that makes sense for the lore, that isn't gonna make people upset. Like, oh, they're just doing this because people are complaining that there's not representation or something. It's like, no, do it in a way where it creates cool lore, which I think they've tried to do here, and they have done. Like, the Sisters of Battle are really fucking cool. I just want them to be like on the same level of a Space Marine, and I don't know if that's possible to like ever happen. It might just take time, or like something like that. But it does seem like most people agree that their like lore and stuff is better and more interesting and cooler. So I guess I'll take that. Crimson Fist, Ice of the Emperor, who are baller too. Make a whole chapter of women in Space Marines. It could be easy to do poorly. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, Flores, I think so too. Like, if the Sisters of Battle are newer lore-wise compared to other things, it makes sense that like there's still lots of room and time for things to flesh out, you know? It's not that I don't want, but the thing is, they used to have them. They had female Space Marines, so it's not that it was meant to be a male thing. They had them at the beginning, and people didn't buy them because like it was probably a very male-dominated hobby at the time, like back in the 70s and 80s, and they weren't buying them. So then they said, well, we're just not going to make them, and then they based the lore around that. So if that was the case, if that's correct, you know, I'm taking what Bricky said here like to be true without questioning it. But if that is correct, if that's how it happened, if it happened now, I think it would have happened differently. Like if it was now, it wouldn't, like the females would have sold along with the male models, like miniatures, right? And it would have, the lore would have taken a different turn. It is interesting to think about, like, oh, if it had started like 10 years or 20 years later, what would it be like, right? What would be different? But only rationale of Space Marines are like the representation of toxic machismo. Yeah. The sisters are like 4 to 5k years old compared to the 10k the Space Marines have lore-wise. Yeah. A year ago when they said there could be female custodians. That would be interesting. You don't need to add female Space Marines because there's existing lore why there can't be. But female custodians you think works lore-wise. It's interesting. I'm not surprised that you guys have so many differing opinions, but it's interesting to read through it, and it feels like everyone's being respectful, which I appreciate. If we weren't, I'd be shutting this conversation down. Lore gets retconned all the time. It seems that way too, right? They're lesser. They can and have done some insane stuff. I guess it just feels lesser, but maybe that's just my impression, you know? Maybe that's just my impression, probably. Again, I said take everything with a grain of salt, right? Like I'm a very, very, very green 40k person, so I'm still learning a lot. But same buff body and the same armor with the same skills. I mean, yeah. Like calls up to some or I think, you know, it's a new planet and I don't know. All Space Marines are basically child soldiers. I don't think they were willing to do it to girl. That could have been it too. When they started developing the lore and they saw it not selling, they were like, well, you know. And I do think if they tried to just add like girls into the Space Marines, yeah, like OG fans, there'd be a lot of pushback. I agree. In the books, they don't feel lesser. They don't have all the organs, but they still have the armor. I don't remember any books with the sisters where they're ever contributing less. That's good to know. I mean, I would like to read a book. Female custody shown in their short was only really identified as such through her voice. I mean, I'm fine with that too. It's just like the knowledge that they're there, you know? Because I think it's very easy to assume people in armor, when you can't tell, like, they're all dudes. So it's like the knowledge that they're there, you know? Empowered rather than enslaved. Yeah, I do like that. A planet finding an SCC for female Space Marines. Yeah, that was my thought being. I agree. What do you mean by same level? Oh, sorry. I'm like trying to read through everyone's opinions, so I'm a little bit farther back. Fleshing them out and giving them stuff they made female custodes and ignored. Sisters of Silence. Are the Sisters of Silence aren't the one of the orders of the Sisters of Battle? They are, right? The ones that like don't talk. The one that got turned into that big gold machine at the end. Yeah, I think a better way to do it is to continue fleshing out the Sisters of Battle, right? Like let them evolve through the time and the lore in the 40k world. Is to evolve the Sisters of Battle, right? Continue building on that. Yeah. My character goes nuts every time I feel like character does power moves or else. Female assassin, running in Primarch, female custodes, and so on. But like, is it a good nuts or a bad nuts? They can be biased. Yeah. This is the most civil combo. Thank you guys for keeping it civil. Please continue to do so. Yeah, I mean, everyone can have their own opinion on it. It's fair to have your own opinion. Yeah. They were added. What you were saying there always have been. Oh, I see. Space Marines are not even men, though. Oh. There's so much more in 40k than Space Marines, and there's a lore reason. Samus did it, and she's cool. True. That's what hangs you up so much. Well, you know, there's no reason the Imperium wouldn't use girls as well. I mean, that is true. The Imperium would use anyone. They would use anyone and anything. I agree. Sisters of Silence are blanks that are exclusive guards of the Emperor with the Custodes. Oh, okay. I haven't learned about them yet, I think. More hero units like Saint Celestines. Yeah, maybe something like that. Okay. I mean, it sounds, from what I understood from our 2 videos, it sounds like the Sisters of Battl, and I still have a couple minutes on Adric, but it sounds like the Sisters of Battl wouldn't want to do the Space Marine route, where, you know, they get non-human upgrades and stuff. It sounds like they didn't really like that, right? They don't like the Space Marines, so it would have to be stuff more along the lines of I forgot her name, but the last sister that they were like, oh, become this thing and we'll politically use you, and she was like, get fucked, bye. Like, you know, more like that, more into that. I don't know. I mean, it didn't sell in the 80s, right? Like, it's a different time. Like, something that didn't sell in the 80s is not necessarily gonna not sell in 2025, you know? Like, times change. So, thanks, Alpi. Have a good one. Yeah, there are always female-only org that works besides the Custodes. Very anti-psycher, badass, and have been killing Marines kind of easy. Oh, I'll have to look into the Sisters of Silence. Is that what it was? Yeah. Can sell differently these days, but do you think sales would change if there were female Space Marines? Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. Like, I think some people are gonna be like, right on, like, bring them on. Other people are gonna be like, wow, you need a good lore reason to do that. I think if the company thought that it would sell and they wouldn't like really upset a majority of their fan base, they would do it for money reasons. You know? But like, yeah, I think they would do better to just continue fleshing out the Sisters of Battl and making them like bigger and badassier and all of that, you know? More miracles. Yeah. Not everyone diving into it is like, I need more women. It's just cool. Yeah, I'm not necessarily saying I need more women. I just like... I like to see that women can be badass too. And like, I don't know, 10 years ago or something, I would have probably seen like, I would have seen this as a young girl and been like, oh, I can't play it. This game is for boys. Like, there's nothing for me here, you know? Like, I know the word representation and people think, oh, she's throwing it in for representation. Like, it shouldn't matter. And I'm not saying it doesn't. Like, I've played plenty of games where you have to play a male character, or you have to play a female character, or you have to play, you know, whatever, XYZ, or there's only like one type of person. But, it does create a more welcoming environment when you have diversity. It just does. Because, yeah. Especially like, you know, 10 years ago when I was younger. Like, if I would have seen only dudes playing the game, which I probably have only ever seen guys playing the game, I would have been like, oh, I'm intimidated to like go over there and ask them what they're playing and like, how do you play it, you know? But if I see like one girl playing with them, I'll be like, oh, okay, like maybe it's not just for guys. Maybe I can play it too. It sounds silly, and I don't care as much now that I'm older, but especially younger, it would be a lot more intimidating for me to get into without something like Sisters of Battl. I'm also like super shy and introverted and like kind of a scaredy cat, so maybe other people wouldn't struggle as much with that, but I definitely would have, you know, when I was younger, especially. Nowadays, I don't care as much. I'm like, nah, if I'm interested in it, I'm just gonna like kick the door open and sign me up for whatever's going on. But especially when I was younger, it would have been a lot harder for me. And to be honest, I just want to see badass girls, which we have in the Sisters of Battle, so I'm happy with that. But I would like to see them like fleshed out and be stronger and stuff. So yeah, I hope that makes sense and doesn't like offend anyone. I'm trying to be honest with my opinion, but also, you know, I see both sides. I could see like a way for them to add women into like Space Marines, but I could also see them just fleshing out Sisters of Battle or adding something else, you know? Yeah. Anyway, let's finish Bricky's video.
But as far as I'm concerned, I like when more people play this game. I like when people have the representation. Actually, one of the reasons why I think White Scars are cool, because they have like the Mongolian vibe and all that. And this to me is just really fucking cool, and it's the most important thing that you can do, and they didn't suck their dick about it.
So
yeah. It's good. I like it a lot. They're not a stereotype. They're extremely scary. They're cool. I love their faith concepts. They're unique. That's why they're my favorite army. Fucking love them.
There we go. Bricky's favorite army, favorite faction. What's your favorite order though?
The Ebon Chalice.
Order? Oh, that's right. You mentioned
I like Dominica.
That's right.
Dominica's cool.
Yeah.
Of course. Should have known that.
You should have.
Dumb.
Besides video? Yeah, Shy's video.
The Sacred Rose a little bit. I like the Miracle Dice shenanigans. The Order of the Mar Lady is pretty fun, but it's very silly too.
Yeah.
Just dying everywhere.
Yep. Sisters are cool. They're hardcore.
They're very cool.
They're very hardcore.
I'm very pleased with how they've been done lately. The last, because back in the day, you know, GW didn't write female characters too great. And the codex that came out recently with the model revamp is when I was like, whoa, these ladies are not to be fucked with. And they got a bunch of better lore. They got their new characters. And I think it's a well-timed thing where I don't think it's a coincidence that GW is getting really much like harder into the sisters now. But they're doing it in the right way.
Yeah.
Just making it
I think
well
so
done.
too.
And so I am very pleased.
What a surprise. GW doing things the right way.
The sisters are like, they've done almost nothing bad with them. The new models look almost entirely great. The rules are good. The books are good. It's so funny to me that they pulled this off. With all of their problems in the past, they pulled this off like perfectly, which is just so strange to me.
It's the most non-GW thing ever.
I know.
So it's good for them and good for the sisters and good for sister lovers.
I agree.
That came out wrong. That's not
good for the sister lovers.
That's not. I mean,
DK.
That's me. I'm a sister lover, a sister of battle lover.
Thank you so much for listening and watching this episode. That's ridiculous. I look forward to being canceled on Twitter. You may find me at Bricky everywhere. DK, where can they find you?
DK Diamantes everywhere except Instagram. I'm real DK Diamantes there, and it's been an honor. I don't know who Shy's gonna find to replace you, but I look forward to my new lore overlord when you inevitably get canceled. So it's been fun.
Oh my god!
I like how we meme on this, and it's like the lightest take. It's so simple.
It really.
It's just Games Workshop. 40K players have a little underlying of that old, you know. They can be that way. You can find Shy at Quite Shallow or Quiet Shy wherever you need to find her, and we'll see you next episode if I'm still on the show.
Oh my god. Yeah. So yeah, I don't disagree. Let me switch to the screen for a minute. It was good. It was a good video. I switched to the wrong screen. My bad. I'm like being hella. Oh, I know why.
Just a normal day,
Here,
or so
okay.
we thought. Suddenly lost control, now you're caught. What's going on? Well, can't you see? You're under the control of Riri, the friendly neighborhood.
Wait, is my... Yeah, it's playing. Okay. I'm glad we got through that like mature adults. Yeah, I think so. I think so. You don't have to leave. I'm still gonna stream. I'm still gonna be here. Which order do I find more? I have to like look at a list of them. They were all really interesting for their own ways. You're worried about that part? Yeah, I mean, ultimately, like, we're just sharing our opinion and our perspective, right? I think it's fine to do that as long as you understand that you're probably not going to change anyone's mind, you know? So as long as you hear someone's perspective and you understand it, that's all we can ask for. Because honestly, at this point, we're all adults, and usually just having a discussion with someone or hearing their side or a disagreement isn't going to change your mind. Like, that's not what is going to convince you. Like, someone else telling you their perspective and their facts and stuff, once you're an adult, usually isn't what's going to change your mind. Like, it's just not. You're kind of set in your ways and your thoughts and your perspectives. We change over time or when specific events happen to us, right? So it was more like I wanted to hear other people's perspectives, and you can see in chat it was super divided, right? Some people are like, no, I'd like to see women Space Marines. Some people are like, no, I don't want to. Some people are like, I'd like to see more women, but like, let's flesh out the Sisters of Battle. So I lost context. We were just having a conversation about Bricky ended that podcast saying how he doesn't want women in Space Marines because of XYZ reasons, and that it's like a hot take. So I was like, okay, chat, if we can be civil about it, what's your opinion? So we had a pretty civil discussion, I think, about it. There were maybe a few more heated comments, but ultimately it's about just like understanding other people's perspectives to me and hearing, you know, what other people think and where they're coming from. And yeah, that's about it. I like joking a lot, but I always understand each side. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the only time I can expect to ever change someone's mind is if they've had like a life event, you know, or there's someone that like trusts me a lot and they're actually gonna like take what I say to heart. I don't expect anyone in chat to take what I say to heart, you know? I hope you guys listen to me and like consider my perspective, but I don't expect you to take what I have to say to heart, you know? It's almost gambling time. It is gambling time, but the first gambling time that we're gonna do is gambling of the card pack opening type. We're gonna do that first. Even though we made them in the 80s, they didn't sell. So now some people want to... Yeah, exactly. Hit it, yeah. Yeah, we covered the past of, you know, it didn't sell back then, so they stopped making them, etc., etc. No, I haven't yet, Lilia. We're going to soon. Let me... I need to find my... Oh my god, no one's gambled in so long, I forgot you could do that. Hold on, let me get my, my box. Let me get my box. So, I mean, we can still talk about
Strong will end a lot of
40K by all means.
like apparitions determined to bring only
But
the best. Get in the way, be her
I
guest.
am
Riri, the ghosty
going
girl,
to
steals your body,
play
steals a show. Klutzy
Nikke
live
and
forgetful,
gamble.
but meeting her is unforgettable. She's a scream queen that can
Gambling.
scare the soul, but guides all wandering souls back home. Give
Go,
your
go,
mind,
go.
body,
Gambling.
all more to Riri, the
I'm just like
ghosty
figuring
girl.
out
Said it's Riri,
the
the
best
ghosty girl.
way
Said it's Riri,
to do this.
the ghosty
I play and read 40K. But I like nerding out. A Space Marine chapter would Robbie be in? That's a good question. That's a good question. Okay. Okay, have a good sleep, pal. I need this to start because we'll use this as background music. And then, hey Prince, if you're there, Prince, can you put me in the Nikke category? Pretty please. I'm like so scared to click on too many things after my OBS has crashed like twice. Okay, Braco. Have a good night. Okay. Hello, Yuzu. Let me... Yes, ma'am. Let me studio mode this. Oh, yeah. Are VODs uploaded on YouTube? Yeah, they are. I like reading. I do like reading. I haven't read any 40K books, but I would like to. I'd like to get into it. There's so much like 40K stuff to get into. So much. Thank you, Prince. Okay. Oh, it's not... What? Hold on. It's flipped around. No, Yuzu. No. I don't trust you. Properties. Why is it like backwards? Filters. Transform. Flip horizontal. Nope, that was incorrect. Flip horizontally. Flip vertically. There we go. I got it. Fucking bless up. I got it. New audiobooks? I could do audiobooks. That's true. I could. Let me I need scissors. So 2,000 books? Yeah, I can't read that many. Okay, but the first thing we're doing is opening this box of cards. Oh no. Okay. Nice nails, thanks. I did them myself. You guys like the little heart I made? It's like a 3D heart. I did a couple on this hand too. Hands for free. I took off all my jewelry though, so they're naked hands. Naked hands. Yeah, Nikke got a Weiss Shwartz set. You guys are seeing the reflection of the monitor and the camera. I'ma poke you. Okay. So I thought it would be fun since we're into Nikke. Can I hold your hand and see your future? Sure. You guys can see. Well, maybe you can't really see. It might be too hard to see, but my calluses have started forming again from weightlifting. And you can feel the texture, but maybe you can't see it that well. Okay. So we got some cards. Oh my god, it's so blinding. What the fuck? So we got some cards. I got a cute little going first of our girls. I guess I should open it, huh? My future looks bright, thanks. I see a good pull. You guys think we can get a signed card? Painting 40k and painting nails are transferable skills. That's why I really want to try it, Picasso. Or meter? I really want to try painting miniatures because I do my own nail art. And granted, this isn't like very artistic, this particular paint job, but I have done very detailed work. Going first, gooning first. Do I need to hold on? Let me see.
Goddess of victory, Nikke.
Let me see the best focus for when it's like bigger. Probably a little bit more focused. There we go. That's better. Our girls, our girly pop squad. Also, the Yuki cat here. I'm sorry, I tried to clean it off, but there's just like no hope. There's no hope. You'd be good at painting minis? I think so too. I really want to. So if you guys have like... This is the Gooner Shooter. It is, but the story is so good and the girls are so cute. I really recommend if you like Gacha, if you like it, it's so fun. We're gonna check it out later and I'm gonna do my polls. I'm thinking I wanted to do the story today. I don't think that's happening with all the crashes. We're gonna do pack openings and we're gonna do all my polls, and that'll probably be it. And then we'll do the event stories probably Monday or Tuesday. Water your paint down, go slow and have fun. But yeah, because I've always been really into artistic stuff, nail art and everything, I think I would be decent at painting minis, and I really want to give it a try. So if you guys have recommendations, like, you can recommend stuff on my throne, because then I can put it up on throne, and that way if people want to contribute, they can. But you can also post stuff in Discord too for me to take a look at. So but yeah, so I kind of want to do a little prediction, I guess, in chat. If you guys think one of these will have a signed card, make a little note. If you think one of these will have a signed card, oh god, use it. Oh god, you do. Make a note. Maybe we'll get a signed card. I'm really bad at like properly opening the pack. So I know it's like the 4th card. How rare? That's a good question. Can someone look them up? How rare is a signed card? 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty sure the 4th card is the rare one. I got a niece. Neve. Oh. Shiny noise. See, she's shiny. I like how it's like the cracked hollow. Oh, this is our climax. Oh, they're so cute. If I get a signed Roppy, it's yours? I don't know about that. The art is so cute. Yeah, it's called a climax card. That's the name of this type of card. We got Sugar. Novel. Oh, Coco. And Shiny Noir. Cute. Manifesting a signed card. Thanks, guys. Okay. I know, Noir's so cute. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Climax card. Very subtle Gooner game. I know. Mihara. Maxwell. Shiny Jackal. This is the climax card. Cute. Nihilister. Exia. Aid. Oh, SBS. Shiny SBS. Yay. If I get the Naga signed, I'll buy it from you for ×2 market. No cap. Hi, Graggy. How are you? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And Miranda. Oh, bread. Shiny bread. Made in Valentine. It's so cute. Gotta go. Okay, Victor, have a good one. Volume. San. Delta. And Julia. See? Climax Julia. Who the fuck is Julia? I don't recognize her. Gonna tap out to paint. Thanks, Dwee. I appreciate you tapping out. Yeah, I am here, Kill. I try to dual stream. Every time, pretty much. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm on YouTube and Twitch. Alright, user, no. Ma'am. Go down. Ugh. Okay. Haran. Dude, this art is so good. She's so good. I don't know, I guess I'll put her over there. Shiny Modernia. We got Helm and Anise. I was trying to figure out who you were talking to. Oh, yeah. Twitch and YouTube chat. Okay. Julia is a meme on being forgotten. Is she really? Oh, I just like straight up don't recognize her. I feel bad. I can't readily respond in chat. Oh, that's totally fine. No worries. I appreciate like, oh god, Yuzu no. Hold on. Yuzu. I don't trust her jumping up here when I'm like doing... I've got a camera on, you know what I mean? We don't trust cats when there's cameras around. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Show us the baby. I'll post pictures. I posted one recently on Twitter. I'll post more in Discord. I owe you guys. Okwang. Alice. Shiny Small. Oh, she's so precious. We got the Overzone Climax. Weary. Marciana, Epinel, and Alec. Imagine I pull a sign card and use the jumps on it. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tia. Oh, it's like alt art. Yeah, I think she's like down. The shiny Sakura. Victory to humanity. Climax. Isabel. Signal. Milk. And shiny Naga. Good morning. Oh, hello, Punch Clay. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's my first super chat ever. Thank you. I appreciate it. My YouTube monetization just went live today. So I've had my first memberships and my first super chat, which is crazy. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. This art is so good. I guess I'll just go here. Narrow. Oh, shiny Mary. Oh, this art is so good. First affection. She's so cute. Wow. Wow, this is so pretty. Is this art from the Overzone event? It might be. I don't know where I should be putting the full art stuff. I guess I'll put there. Fenty, Ethe, and Guilty. Okay. You wanna play Nikke to make a firing lane? I'm opening these packs horribly. I just 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Pepper. Aria. I guess I should go this way, huh? Shiny Rappi. Red Ash, my beloved. I love this one. Summer Neon. Uni. Anchor. And Shiny Alice. 4 packs left, guys. 4 packaronis left. I believe 1, 2, 3. Oh, 4. Okay. Pepper. Summer Rappi. Shiny Soda. She's so cute. Aww. Miracle Snow. Cute. Summer Neon. That. Volume. Oh! SR Tia. See how it's like different? Like these are the like normal shinies. And this is her. Oh god, Yuzu. Why does she want to jump up here so bad? Shiny special shiny Tia. Here we go. We missed a civil conversation. And we've got like 3 packs left that we're opening. And then we're gonna do my pulls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Celine. Maiden. Oh, shiny Noir Black Rabbit. Cute. I guess so. We'll put that one there. Cherry Blossom. Snuggle. Drake. Cove. Oh! It's another SI. The special Noir. So we have two SRs. They're like a special kind of different, like shiny. Yeah. 2 more packs. We could still have a signed one. It could still be in here. Oh my god, or we could open a god pack. That would be crazy. I'm never lucky like that in person. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Elordo. Holy. Shiny Neon. Oh. ACPU. Why do we need a god pack? This girl, Moran, Julia, and Rosanna. Last one. Noir is a goddess. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last pack magic. Crow. Miranda. Shiny Guillotine. Oh, she's so cute. Anchor. Uni. Isabel. Oh, Alice. Oh, it's another SR, Alice. Special Alice. No signed cards. If people signed all sub. I wish. No sign, but we did get 3 SRs. Yeah, we got 3 SRs. Is that like normal for a box? I'm not sure. No signed though. That would have been nice. I'll get another I'll get another box and open it. Opening boxes until I get a signed card. 3 SR still cute. Yeah. 3 SR is pretty cute. I guess I'll just like put these all in a pile. Rico, thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you so much. And that concludes the segment of opening card packs. Now we will properly goon. Oh. Something just happened. Huh? What the fuck just happened? Am I okay? I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. My computer was just did a weird thing. But I think I'm alright. I see you, but no image. Yeah. We're in time for gooning. I'm good. Okay. Ugh. We've had OBS crash 3 times, so I'm like just traumatized right now. I'm just traumatized. All right, should we do? Let's do. What gacha am I doing first? I have so many choices. I have so many choices. Look at all these tickets. Got lots of stream resets. Oh, really? Oh, that's good to know that it's not just me. Maybe OBS is having an issue. Look at all these tickets, baby. Oh my god, we can do our little friendship. We can do our little friendship one. Let's do our friendship one. Eh? I meant yours. Oh yeah. No, that's... Yeah, my OBS has not been my friend today. Okay, well, the friendship one... This is what happens. No, the friendship one is normal. The friendship one is whatever. Oh, we're one ticket away, huh? This is the one. This is the one. Also, I don't force anyone to do my dailies. People just help me. Because I'm a busy lady. This is the one. Look at her. Look at how cute she is.
I should keep talking, or else I might forget how to speak.
She's so cute. Sitting on her little bubble.
What should I
Look
create with
little
my bubbles today?
antler ears. I love her.
Oh, right. I can't speak normally.
But also, look at the skin though. Damn.
I hope that one day
Damn.
I can show this place to everyone.
It's
My
so
own
good.
Space.
It's so good. You want to know the best part though? You want to know the best part? Okay, look at how fucking cool her like bubble is when she shoots. Right? And her hair, I don't know. Now what? Now check it out. Check it out with the costume though. Check it out with the costume though. You can see her like her bubble. Dude, her dress. Her dress. This skin is so peak. I saw it and I was like, it kind of looks the same. And then I saw it actually like on her and I was like, never mind, it's not the same. I need it for the thighs alone. And then you introduce crack. I'm here for it. This is the character from the annoying ad talking about soft bubbles. Oh, I don't know. It might be. She just came out this week. There was just a huge patch for the 2.5 year Annie, so we're gonna pull for her. She's also apparently cracked, but I think she's so cute. Let's go! Ah! Okay, did we get her? First pull, did we get her? I think we do.
Leave it.
Okay, we didn't, but that's alright.
I just want everyone
Oh,
to be
she's
happy.
new though. I don't have soda yet. She's so cute, actually.
Nice to meet you.
She's a 1% to be fair. Okay, but I could have done it. I could do it. Oh! We got a double!
Armament check.
We
Our
got a
part is
double!
platoon from here on out.
The adrenaline's coursing. It's coursing through me.
Armament check.
Nice. I mean, so
Okay, well, Petra is fine.
I will sing an aria.
Oh.
Nice to meet
Petra trolling out here, I know.
I made.
Oh my god! Tetra's actually trolling. Tetra, leave me alone. Tetra, go home. It's not about you right now.
Cheerleading, you'll never settle for less.
At least
Your
she's new
victory
too.
is
But like,
guaranteed.
Tetra, go home. It's not about you today. Come back another day. Ah. Apparently it is about her. It's not about her. I mean, we did get a double SSR, so I can't be mad about that, right? Damn. Tetra can fuck off. They invaded your polls too. Did they really? Oh, I do remember that. You sent. It's okay. It's okay. This is the one. This is the one. You know what I've never had? What would be like so super cool? A triple SSR. It's okay. Maybe I was being too greedy. Oh my god. Wait, no. Come back to me, SSRs. Come back. Come back, SSR. I didn't mean it. Come back. Okay. Well. Okay. It's missiless. Meh. Meh. She looking a bit psyched. She kind of is cycled. The 1% rate up is showing right now. Yeah, it really is. Come on! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It should be like my red Ralphie pulls where I get two at once. That should be what happens.
Soldier OW at your service.
I have pulled a 3 SSR. I have.
Don't you?
So nicely done.
Come on! God damn it! Where's my pilgrim?
Hello, my name is Aid, and I'll be at.
Pedro, leave me alone. Show me the pilgrim. Petro's secret evil company.
Soldier easy.
Pilgrim. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Even if there is only a 1% chance, you can be cured.
There is a 1% chance, and I'm not cured yet. 1, 2, 3. Did I get 5 SSIs or 6 SSIs in 110 pulls? That seems low. You pulled a second Little Mermaid off your free daily pull? Yeah, I'm gonna hope and pray for that. How many? 6? I think 6. 6 in 110 pulls seems bad. I'm cooking? Okay. Well, it seems bad because I want Siren. Yeah, you're right, Rico. Thank you. I want Siren. I want Siren. Give me the cute mermaid girl. Give me the cute mermaid. I want her. Damn. Dupes are useful for something? Yeah, they're useful. I mean, dupes are fine, but I want Siren. But yeah, they're good. They like level up your characters a lot. The problem is, right after this will be the Mihara too. So... oh, Lord. This is hurting me. This is hurting me a lot. What happened to streamer luck? What happened to streamer luck? Whatever happened to that? What happened to streamer luck? It doesn't exist for me, actually. Streamer luck is a farce. Streamer luck is a farce. Okay. I used it enough.
Soldier FA, awaiting your order.
I appreciate it, you know? Oh, I missed it!
Will never
Oh,
never
thank
falter.
fucking God we got one.
Promise I made to everyone.
I didn't even see that it said Pilgrim. Finally. Finally. Ugh. Question is, do I keep pulling more? Because it's a Pilgrim banner. And then buy Mihara
Hello. This is
with
the
my
electronic
mileage
immigration
shop
system of
stuff.
the central government.
I feel like I do, right? Because I can buy Mihara with the mileage tickets. But we know Siren's good. And she's so fucking cute. She's so cute, chat. Did you claim your free stuff? What do you mean? From pulling? What free stuff? Top left? No. I did not. What's this? Oh. I think they do. Okay. She's very sweet. She's so cute. Hi, Clock. Finish painting. Ooh. If you're in the Discord, you should post your progress in Discord. I'd love to see it. I think I pull a little bit more. Because it is a Pilgrim banner, right? I think so. I passed out. Fair enough. Oh. Claim. See? Look, it's like free. It's like a free 10 pull. It's so free. It's just free. Okay, well. That's what I get for saying it's free, I guess. It's free. Yeah, it's simply free. See, if I pull 20 more pulls, I get a thing. Oh, no way is Grayscale. Where's the invite? You know what, I probably... Oh, it's because my stream restarted, so it's not in my YouTube description. Hold on. I can get it on there. It takes nearly 700. Oh, okay. You know what? That's fair. Oh, it's Mume's goodbye stream. I see. It's Riri's pulls and I need them now. And where do I put my... Hold on, let me get my... Let me get my details. My stream had to restart a bunch of times because of Bobia. Oh no, it's in there. My Discord invite link should be in the description of my YouTube info. But just in case it's not, I can get you guys the link on YouTube. Copy link. Here you go. We opened the Weiss Shwartz box. Apparently the Nikke set is good, so if you're interested in playing, like, it's worth it. We had fun opening it. Oh. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Wow, Tetra's really obsessed with me today.
Allow me to introduce myself.
I think Exia was my first
and I'm at the
SSR,
top of the leader-
actually. Okay, I'm gonna do one more 10 pull and then we're gonna go to the skin gacha. The main site sold out. Oh, I see. I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it.
Soldier.
Soldier. Soldier. Soldier. Well, apparently I couldn't feel it well enough.
Let me know if you want anything.
Oh my
I can make it
god.
for you.
Leader. Okay. That's alright. We got our one, so we got our one. And I have another leader body. I may or may not have bought her skin.
I never thought that one day I would dress like this.
Look how cute
I must
it
have waited
is!
too long.
How could I not? How could I not?
Thank you for looking after me.
Look at how cute she is. It was fair. It's like way better than her default base skin. It's like, because now we have costume gacha, which is arguably better. Okay, so here's the thing, chat. Here's the thing. I really believe that you guys are gonna bring the luck to me. So I spent $10 less than the max. So I spent $10 less. I bought one pull less because I believe that you're gonna bring it to me and we're gonna get insane and she's gonna come home early. I believe in your luck that you're gonna bring me. I believe. I didn't need all 10.
Come and make a fortune.
Okay. That's fun. I believe. Oh, that's good to know, Craggy. Thanks for sharing.
We're offering great discounts. Don't miss them.
Oh, ads. It's ads time. Okay, okay. I'll wait for the ads. I'll wait for the ads. She's so smug. She really is. I love how smug she is. Is it like weirdly really dark? Hold on. Huh. Is my Nikke window like weirdly dark? I didn't notice before. Huh. Why? Huh. That's weird. Hold on. Huh. Okay, well, this version is not. That is really weird. I'm sorry, guys. Now it's okay, I think. Huh. Okay. TCG player won't add the tariff fee. Oh. Oh, damn. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. I believe.
Hope you get a lot of mileage out of it.
That's okay. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one.
Come and make a fortune.
Well, it wasn't the one. I guess we have to spend the money. It was, in fact, not the one. I really believed. I believed in the luck that you guys were gonna bring me, to be honest. I believed in it. I'm not showing shit. It's okay. This one will be the one. Chat is bad luck. It's okay. You guys aren't bad luck. Cases are not over 900 and the tariff out of $94. Aw, that sucks. That's annoying.
They're offering great discounts. Don't miss them.
Well, we got it now, baby. God, she's so cute. God, she's so good. Ugh. Yeah, first try, baby. First try. Where is she? Where are you? Siren. Siren, my beloved. Oh, wait, whoops. That's not what I meant to do. View mode. Yeah. Oh, she's so good. Oh, she's so good. What do I... What does she want? What skills does she want? Or like, what levels? 774, okay. Seven, 7, 4. 2, 3, 4, 7. Seven, 4. Okay. Take my power. We have 1 billion masks from the Drake event. Yeah. Oh, whoops. I put that up to 5. My bad. I mean, eventually you want it to be 7. So. But I just upgraded to 7. 279, 141, 543. Okay. I want to give her a doll. I love her. Should I give her a doll? You ran out of win code. Oh. Should I give her the purple doll? Third financial mistake for the weekend. Spent another $96 on a Nikke box and trial deck. It's okay. I heard the trial deck is really good. I'm hoping maybe I can get into Weiss Shwartz and then I can get people to do like remote duels with me. I think I should give her a purple doll because she's hella fucking strong. So I'm doing it. There we go. Every Nikke a purple doll. That's a big ask. What's this do? Gives us stuff. Oh. Cute. This one's gonna give us a doll. Okay. Sure. I do have another 10 pull. Should we be cheeky? Let's be cheeky. It's a free 10 pull. It's a free one. We're gonna be cheeky with a free little 10 pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm frothing in the mouth. I'm frothing in the mouth. I'm frothing in the mouth. Let's freaking go!
Never fall.
And that's
Never falter.
why we do a little cheeky 10 pull. See, she saw us spend money. And so she said, okay, I'll come home again. I need her to go in the thing. Where the fuck is she? Oh, there she is. I need her to go in the thing to be strong. Go to the shop and buy molds? Not yet.
It feels like I'm overflowing.
I think what would be better is to pull.
Will you join me, subordinate?
And only do the molds if I need to. Yeah, 2 mermaids now. I opened a whole case of boxes and trial decks for the blue archive set. Girls with gun cell. The DNA point. Oh, those ones. Oh wait, we have a regular 10 pull too. I forgot. I have the I need her to go in here. Frick. Oh. Perfect.
The bubbles have become stronger.
Yeah. I know. I get what you're saying now. Those are in the shop, right?
Welcome to the Raise and Rebuild Workshop.
Looks like we've got company.
Take as
I
much
always
time
forget
as you
this
like.
one. Oh my god. That's insane.
Smart choice.
She's like an improved Dorothy. Oh. Three. Okay.
How about some candy?
Oh, nice. Diesel's new for me. Oh. I always forget who this one is. Add me. Okay, well, you know, I'll take 2 out of 3. Oh, hi, Yuzu. It's definitely the character from the annoying ad. I'm sorry. We got a 10 pull. Diesel Bond Story. Favorite item will ruin you. Oh, really? Cat lover with a sad bond. Oh, really? Okay, I just need one more ticket. Just one more ticket. And then we have another 10 pull. What else is still new? Oh, it's the advice, probably. Yeah. There's so many. One day we'll go through everyone's favorite little advice stories, but I have to be in the mood to like read because there's no voice acting. So for now I just skip them, but I will maybe we'll watch Sirens. Siren, those gifted with the Kotodama must use it for good. Otherwise, that power will only... Alright. I shared today's schedule. It's an important day, so listen carefully. Can it be? In the morning, we'll conduct a simple test. Then, after lunch, we'll take a short break. In the afternoon, there will be a mock battle to enhance the group's sense of teamwork. That's it? I don't want to hear any complaints about the schedule being similar to yesterday's. We need data for our reports, so for the moment, you'll have to keep running tests. Okay. Gretel and I are starting to get bored. All we've done since coming together is test after test. Oh. It hasn't been that long since we all got together. You all will be going into battle together for real soon, and that's why we're holding this simulated battle as a group. Teamwork is important. We can't afford to be stumbling over ourselves and fighting awkwardly during a real skirmish. That won't happen. We're far too beautiful for that. Thinking too highly of yourself may not be the smartest thing. Well then, I suppose we'll have to prove it to you. Eve is right. Let's all do our best. I'll try my hardest. Siren, don't speak. Oh. Alright. Is everyone on board then? Wait here and file in one by one when your names are called. Gretel and I can go in together because we're one. Quit babbling, will you? Did everyone have a nice meal? This is our first simulation as a group, so don't push yourselves too hard. Take your time and gradually adapt to each other's way of fighting. I'll lead and clear us path. Oh. Then I'll provide support from above. Oh. Gretel and I will mop up. Oh. We don't understand what Siren is saying. Red Shoes Cinderella, do you understand? Not exactly. I was just guessing from context clues. Was it something like, alright, I'll tie up all the enemies. Oh! Judging by her expression, I'd say I was right. Oh. A surprise attack? Most unbecoming. You've had plenty of time for chit-chat. Raptures won't wait for you to wrap up any conversations. Take this seriously. Understood. The enemy seems to be straight ahead. Should we attack immediately? No. Wait a moment. Glass slippers. Contact. Cinderella takes to the air. That was only a scout. We would have been surrounded if we rushed in blindly. Let's circle to the right. We don't think that's necessary. Why don't we just force our way through in one push? Oh. Wah! Do you agree with us, Siren? Woo, ah, woo. Her face tells me no. Right now. Whoa, she spoke. We have to focus on organized teamwork. Shouldn't we avoid things like brute force and charging in blindly? I agree with Siren. This isn't about showing off our firepower. This is about fostering unity amongst the team. Understood, we'll go around. Red Shoes swiftly moves to break the enemy formation. Hansel and Gretel toss a green liquid which dissolves the enemies. Cinderella flies overhead, eliminating threats lurking in blind spots. And then... oh. Now, Siren, stop. Everything in the area comes to a halt. Oh. She stopped everything. Where's Siren? Where'd she go? Oh, I can't advise her today. We already advised. Okay. I think that's all the gachaing. Oh. 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 I love freestyle. Give me all the free stuff. Resupply request? You should reset when it tells you to? Oh, I didn't understand. I didn't understand. Huh. Okay. Well, why is there still a red dot here? I thought I did it all. Huh? Oh. I didn't. Now I did it. Okay. Yippee! Okay. My eyes are so tired.
Suddenly lost control, now you're caught. What is going on? Well, can't you see? You're under the control of Riri, the friendly neighborhood ghost.
My eyes are tired. I have been streaming for a long time. It's almost midnight. Goodness gracious. Okay. Well, I'm sorry about the scuff with the stream crashing and stuff. But thank you guys for sticking around, hanging out, supporting me. I missed you guys. You're not ready for it? I'm sorry, I'm so tired. My eyes actually are like struggling. I need to get water. I need to have an idol meeting. I need to figure out why my eyes are all blurry. Thanks for the raid commands. Let's see.
Just a normal day or so we thought. Suddenly lost control.
Let's see.
What is going on? Well, can't you
I won't be live tomorrow, but I will have a normal schedule starting next week again. So I'll post I will post about it on Twitter and Discord per usual.
ghosty gang. What she doing, what she playing. Everybody
Yeah,
playing cool, it's the coolest of the ghouls. Strong will end, a lot of ambition. Can't see through them like apparitions. Determined to bring
I don't
only
know
the
who
best.
I
Get in
wanna
the way,
write.
be her guest. Riri the ghosty girl.
Because I kind of need to rate it down. I'm so tired.
She's a scream queen that can scare the soul, but guides all wandering souls back home. Give your mind, body, all the more to read.
Let me see.
The ghosty girl. I said it's
exactly hidden, exactly.
I said it's the
My
ghosty girl.
Oh, I see who I can raid. They just went live, so it's perfect. We'll raid Eclipse. They're gonna play VR chat, it looks like. So it's like perfect timing to raid them and say hello. I just raided Mochi. She was the last person I raided. I was going to raid Mochi, but Eclipse just went live, so we'll raid Eclipse today. Okay, guys. Again, thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you have a good night or day wherever you are. Please take care of yourself, drink plenty of water. Again, I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out with me throughout this stuff. I will look into it and hopefully fix it for next week. I don't know, I'll probably be live like Monday, Wednesday, Friday co-working or something like that, like typical week for me, but I'll post tomorrow. Otherwise, guys, I hope you take care of yourselves. Have an amazing night or day wherever you are. Make your day really great, okay? Now let's go say hi to Eclipse. Bye, guys.